Hello, and welcome back to House Library, or welcome to House Library. Today, we are talking about the top 25 books I want to read in 2025. So I've got my list here, and let's go through it. Now, some of these are books that are on my Goodreads that I want to get through, are on my shelf, or new releases that I want to read within this year. So, we'll start with the first one, which is, I feel like, on everyone's books that they want to read this year, is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. So, I am a big Hunger Games fan, and so of course I want to read that book, and so we will be into that, and I already have it on hold through the library, so as soon as Libby gets it, I will have it. Second book is Half Arse Human by Lena Norms. This is a kind of like, it's like self-help slash like trying to do the best you can, like half-assing it kind of way. I follow Lena on YouTube, and so I want to support her, and I am really interested in what this book has to offer, so I'm excited about that. The third one is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Everybody and their mother, I feel like, read this book and enjoyed it no matter what genre that they are actually in books, so I'm like very interested in it, and I love romance, so I'm excited to jump into that series. The fourth one is The Case of the Murderous Dr. Creep by Dean Job. I found this book when I was working at a library, and it came in as a new book, and it was interesting. It's true crime, and I think it's from the 1800s, I want to say, but then I found the book at one of my local bookstores, and it was used, so I got it for super cheap, and I was really excited about that. So that is another book that I want to read. The fifth book is Summer Spirit by Elizabeth Hollowell. This is a graphic novel that I have wanted to read in the summer, I swear, for the past 5 years. I always say I want to read it, and then I never do, and it is like one of those where I'm like, it's a summer book, I'm going to read it in the summer, but you know what, if I just get in a graphic novel mood, I might just pick it up and read it, because just to get it off this list. The next one is The Nature Principle by Richard Louv. This is talking about like how nature, you can, I think it's like healing nature, like using plants and stuff for like all that kind of things. Next is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This book I've had forever. I even bought it. I bought the really pretty cover, and I've always wanted to read it, but it's so big that it's kind of one of those daunting books. If you listen to the Books Unbound podcast, it's my mashed potato read. So that's really what I'm going for. The next one is Never Never by Brianna Shrum. I have had this for a long time. I picked it up from my library. They were getting rid of it, and it is a Peter Pan retelling. So I love Tinkerbell, and I love the Peter Pan world, so that is one book that I really want to get on. And then the next is The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I saw everybody reading this last year and kind of got a little bit of FOMO with them reading it, and it became I feel like a lot of people's one of their favorite books. So I'm excited to read that. The next is How Can I Help You by Laura Sims. Now, I don't know much about this. This one is, I think I just saw it on Goodreads, like someone was reading it, and so I added it to my Goodreads. And then next is First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. This is her first book out of the Love Light Falls series. So I'm excited to jump into like other worlds by her. I really enjoyed those. The 12th is Business Casual by B.K. Borison, which is the fourth and final books of the Love Light series. So I do want to finish that off and get that series finished. And then next is No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. I really enjoyed her YA, so I'm really excited to see what her thriller is all about. The next is The Wedding People by Alison Espach. I don't know. She won the Wedding People won the Goodreads Choice Fiction this year, and so it's been on my list for a while before that, and watching everybody read that and enjoying it, so I'm excited to read that. Next is The Third Gilmore Girl by Kelly Bishop. Now, this one also won the Goodreads Choice Award, but it's also one that I've had on my list for a while now. I watched the Gilmore Girls series. It's been quite a while now. I think I was in high school, maybe my senior year or first year of college when I watched all those. I do want to rewatch them, so maybe reading this will get me back into wanting to rewatch that series. And then next is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I'm trying to read all of Ali Hazelwood's books in order of when she published them. So I've read the first two. So next is Love Theoretically by her. And next is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I read a couple of her books before, and so I want to read those. Next is The Happy Ever After Playlist by Abby Jimenez. This, she's got a couple different like series-esque, like this is in the same world and this is in the same world. So that is the next one that I have for that. And then next one is Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. I read her other one and really enjoyed that, so I'm excited to see what she has up in store for this next one. Next is Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man by Jesse Satanto. I'm excited about this one because I really enjoyed the first one. It was super funny. It was super great. It was very like in between like a cozy, I would say mystery, and so that was very entertaining. So I'm excited about that. Next is The Missing Half by Ashley Flowers. Now, I know she's had some, like with her first book, I enjoyed it. I will say I didn't know the case that everybody was talking about, like about it. So we'll see what the next one she writes about is about, and if I can catch on to that. The next one is The Ghostwriter by Julie Clark. Now, honestly, I went on Goodreads and I looked up their most anticipated books of 2025, and this was on the like mystery thriller, and the cover looked intriguing, so I wanted I want to jump on this train. Next is Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I've seen everybody read this series of romance novels this last year, and I am very interested in seeing that. And then the last one is The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I have read every other Jennifer Lynn Barnes' books, so this one I just haven't caught up on. In the last year, I haven't really been into YA novels per se, and we'll get into that for my next video. But you'll see, I haven't really read the books. The YA books that I have read, I've rated lower stars, and because I'm like, there's just some of them are just so juvenile that I'm like, I can't listen to you talk about this, just because of the mindset that I'm in now. So we'll see how that goes. But I am excited to see what she has up in store for this new series. Tell me what your most anticipated books are for 2025, and I hope they all are as up to what we want them all to be for this year. I hope they're all 5 stars. I hope it's everything that we wanted. And I'm hoping to be on here more throughout the year. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you subscribe, like this, and tell me what you want to see next. Until then, I'll see you later.